guys, it's Stock Curry, and in today's video, I'm going to give you an update on my sponsored stock picks, including HLLPF, TAAT Global, and GlobeX, and I've also got an update for you on AMC as well as a few other stocks. So let's get into it! Okay, I don't have a lot of news on the market update side, so we're just going to get straight into the stock picks. But before we do, just a real quick channel update. I have decided to shut down my Facebook page and my Facebook group because spammers have gotten completely out of control. Facebook isn't doing anything to shut down the spammers. They're just allowing these scammers to go in there and just continue scamming people over and over and over again, and Facebook just does not care. So, for that reason, I'm asking everybody, please, if you're on Facebook in the Facebook group, just move over to Twitter. I'm just going to be posting everything in Twitter right now. If you want everything I buy and everything I sell free of charge, you don't have to join the Discord, you don't have to pay. I just post everything free of charge on Twitter. So from now on, I'm only going to be posting on Twitter. So if you are currently on the Facebook, you don't want to miss out, go follow me on Twitter instead. That's twitter.com/RealScottCurry. Twitter.com/RealScottCurry. And if you're a part of the Facebook group, We Profit Day and Night, I'm going to be creating a free Discord to kind of replace the Facebook group. And so if you want to check that out, I will get that launched in early January. So in about 2 weeks here, we'll launch the Discord. It'll be free, and it's basically going to be a replacement for the Facebook group in order to give me a lot more control over stopping these dang scammers. And just a reminder, on my page, anybody's page, if anybody comes out to you and says, hey, contact me for a WhatsApp, contact me for a Telegram, send crypto to me, whatever, it is a scam. Don't do it. Do not ever send your crypto to somebody that you don't know. Ever. You will not get it back. They will not invest it. They will steal it, and you'll never hear from them again. So just a warning for that. Do not ever send your crypto to somebody you don't know. All right, let's get into the stock picks. For those of you guys who are new to this channel, my name is Stock Curry. I used to work as an analyst for some large investment banks, and now I analyze stocks for you. Every day I spend hours and hours watching the top finance channels, and then I consolidate all of their stock picks into a single video. I give you both the cliff notes on their stock picks as well as my analysis on their stock picks. Now, if anything I talk about today piques your interest, make sure you listen to who I say talked about that stock, and then go watch their video to get the full details on what they said. Now, all I ask for putting all of this together for you guys is that you hit that like button, subscribe, and follow the page so that you can get notified when I release my next video. In fact, I'll give you 5 seconds to do that right now. Alright, before we get into today's stock and crypto picks, I do want to remind you that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I talk about today is a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold. These are just my opinions, which may or may not be accurate. Please do your own research before investing in any assets. If you're wondering what you're looking at right now, this is the Webull desktop app. Webull is the app that I use for my trading, and it is also the app that I use in all of my videos. If you'd like to get 5 free stocks worth up to $8,300, you can sign up for Webull using my link in the description below. Today's the very last day to take advantage of that offer. So if you use my link in the description below to sign up and deposit just $1, you will get 5 free stocks worth up to $8,300. But again, today is the very last day. So make sure you sign up right now and deposit your $1 right now so that you don't miss out on 5 free stocks worth up to $8,300. All right, let's get into today's stock picks. And we're going to start with an update on my sponsored stock picks, and then we'll get into a few others, including an update on AMC. So the first stock we're going to talk about today is HLLPF. This is HLLPF. Now, it's been a few months since we last talked about HLLPF, so let me give you an update here. First of all, you may have heard that HLLPF dropped after China banned cryptocurrency mining. And I told you back then that HLLPF is an international organization that might be able to move their miners to other countries in order to avoid the Chinese crackdown. And as you can see here in the news, back on November 10th, HLLPF announced that they were relocating their miners throughout North America, with a majority of the mining rigs being moved to New York State. So that solved the problem. Further, on November 16th and 18th, HLLPF announced that they were acquiring even more mining machines. Now remember, those mining machines are not for HLLPF to mine their own crypto. Instead, HelloPal is allowing users of its app to purchase shares in the mining machines, which means the partial owners of the mining machines will keep the coins that are mined. In other words, HelloPal is going to be renting out these mining machines in smaller increments that people like you or I can afford. So all of the FUD that caused HLLPF to drop from over $1 a share down to where it is now has been resolved. Now let's take a look at the financials to see if HLLPF is still growing revenues. And we can see here that they are still growing revenues, although the growth rate has been slowing. Q3 numbers should be out soon, and hopefully they're good. So altogether, HLLPF is actually in a much better position fundamentally than they were when we first invested in this stock a few months ago. But like all high growth stocks, HLLPF has been beat down since March. The price to sales ratio is now down to 2.82, making HLLPF a solid value stock. Once money starts to rotate back into high growth stocks, I do expect HLLPF to turn around and start going back up again. I am still holding the shares I bought earlier this year, and I have no plans to sell them anytime soon. And next up is TOBAF. This is TAAT Global. TOBAF is one of those stocks that I really think will perform well over the long term, but unfortunately the short term hasn't been so great lately. Now that's not because there's anything wrong with the company. TAAT continues to increase sales. They reported record domestic sales for November. They expanded their footprint with 350 additional stores in Virginia, and now they sell their cigarettes in London as well. So I do expect TOBAF to report strong Q4 numbers. Unfortunately, on the technical side, the chart is looking very bearish, although it is maintaining its $2.22 support level for now. And keep in mind that an analyst recently gave TOBAF a $4.58 one-year price target, which represents a 106% upside potential from Tuesday's closing price. And the last sponsored stock I did was SWISF. This is GlobeX data. Now, I just covered this stock last week, and I wanted to let you know that an analyst just initiated coverage on SWISF. You can read the report for yourself over at scottcurry.me/research. Now, there's nothing new in this report that I didn't already cover in my video, but what you might find interesting is that Fundamental Research Corp, or FRC, the company who performed the analysis, gave SWIS a one-year price target of $1.21. Now that is the Canadian stock, so if we multiply by 0.78, we'll get the US ticker SWISF price target of 94 cents. Now that price is significantly higher than the 36-cent price target that I gave. So where is the discrepancy? Well, first of all, FRC used the projections GlobeX data provided. Now that's all fine and well, but I try to be a little bit more conservative in case companies don't meet their projected sales targets. Regardless, I did give a bull case scenario in case GlobeX did meet all of their projections, and you might recall that my bull case one-year price target was 43 cents. Now that's still significantly lower than FRC's one-year price target of 94 cents. So I dug deeper into FRC's report, and what I realized was that FRC did not discount at all for the two share offerings SWISF is expected to do next year. I discounted SWISF 40% for the two share offerings SWISF is expected to do next year that will add 40% of shares outstanding and dilute shareholder value by 40%. So if we take FRC's one-year price target of 94 cents and reduce it by 40% for the two share offerings, we get a reduced one-year price target of 56 cents. So 56 cents versus my one-year bull case price target of 43 cents. Either way, still a significant upside potential from the current price of 35 cents. Now I should tell you that the FRC analyst who initiated coverage on SWISF isn't the greatest analyst in the world, and he's also not the worst. On TIPRANKS, Sid Rajiv ranks right in the middle at 3,585 out of 7,739 analysts on TIPRANKS. So I'd be more inclined to stick with my price targets since they're a little bit more conservative and they account for GlobeX missing some of their projections. And my price targets also account for the two share offerings GlobeX is expected to do next year. By the way, if you want a research analyst to see how they perform, you can sign up for TIPRANKS using my link in the description below. You'll get 10% off if you sign up using my link. Now let's talk about AMC. This is AMC Movie Theaters. AMC is very close to showing confirmation of a rebound, but it's not quite there yet. The MACD did form a golden cross on Monday, but the candles have not yet closed above the 21-day EMA. I'm looking for AMC to close above the 21-day EMA at $30.63. Until then, AMC could still bounce off of this level and continue falling. But if it does close above the 21-day EMA, then I think AMC will go on a new bull run and will have a chance to finally get that mother of all short squeezes that so many people have been waiting for. As you can see on Vertex, the utilization has risen to 81%, and the short interest is now back above 20%. Days to cover is high again at 2.46 also. So AMC remains a prime candidate for a short squeeze. And next up is NVDA. This is Nvidia. Invest with Henry thinks NVDA will perform well long term as the metaverse grows. Nvidia already launched its Omniverse platform for 3D design collaborations. Invest with Henry likes the idea of buying a leap call option on NVDA. He is looking at the January 2023 $300 call option. That call option costs $55 and has a $355 break-even price. Henry thinks NVDA will get to $400 by the end of next year, which means you could double your money if it does so. However, the average analyst one-year price target is only $360. You would still get a 10% profit if NVDA hits $360, you just would not double your money. And next up is PYPL. This is PayPal. Invest with Henry likes PYPL for a long-term hold, and he's not the only one. A lot of finance content creators, including myself, like PYPL for a long-term hold. And it's unlikely you're going to get PYPL for a much lower price than where it's trading at right now. I will give you a buy-in price of $200, an ideal buy-in price of $185, and I will also give you a stop-loss price of $170. Now you know how Invest with Henry likes options. Henry is looking at the January 2023 Leap Call option. He likes the $220 strike price for $18.60. That gives you a break-even price of $238.50, which is significantly lower than the $310 all-time high PYPL hit just 6 short months ago. So I really like the idea of buying a leap call option on PYPL. And the last stock we're going to talk about today is VRTX. This is Vertex Pharmaceuticals. A few months ago, the traveling trader said VRTX could take off soon, and obviously he was correct. Now, Invest with Henry is bullish on VRTX also. Henry likes how VRTX partnered with CRISPR Therapeutics to develop a gene editing therapy that effectively cures certain blood diseases. Henry also likes how they have a regulatory approval coming up by the end of next year. Invest with Henry likes the idea of buying a January 2023 Leap Call option with a $200 strike price. That option cost a little over $4,000. The option has a break-even price of around $240, which is about an 11% upside from Tuesday's closing price. Now, if you don't have $4,000 to dump into this, you could also open a bullish put spread, which would only cost you around $500. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and get a lot out of it. Comment down below what your favorite stock pick is. And if you're looking for a broker to trade with, you can sign up for Webull using my link in the description below. Today is the last day that you can sign up to get 5 free stocks worth up to $8,300. Today is the very last day, so make sure you sign up today. Deposit $1. That's it, $1. And you'll get 5 free stocks worth up to $8,300 using my link in the description below. Today's the last day. Don't miss out. Go sign up for Webull right now and get your $1 deposit in right now so you don't miss out on 5 free stocks worth up to $8,300. Now, if you're not a U.S. resident, or if you're looking to trade OTC penny stocks, or if you just don't like payment for order flow, then I recommend Interactive Brokers. Interactive Brokers is a great trading platform. They have highly discounted trading throughout the world. Trades start at just $1 US, $1 1 Canadian dollar, 4 euros, or 6 Australian dollars, depending upon where you live. And both Webull and Interactive Brokers both offer the full pre-market and after-hours trading from 4 a.m. until 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, I do want to remind you that I have material connections with both of those, so whenever you sign up for either one, not only are you getting a great broker to trade with, you're also helping me to continue to produce these great videos for you. Now, finally, I want to remind you to hit that like button, subscribe, and if you're on YouTube, click the bell icon and click all so that you can get notified when I release my next video. I hope you have a lot of success trading, and I will see you tomorrow.